Hi, tonight we're going to talk about we create happiness. Stop struggling to find happiness in life. We don't find it, we create it. It is not in objects, so we trust the energy around us that makes us feel a certain way, a hint to peace and love. Contentment brings the happiness we are looking for, because satisfaction expands our heart with joy and good spirits. We know we are there when we share our warm hearts, affection, unconditional love, and compassion. Without any reason, we share our love and get bliss and joy in return. The little things are not small. They are what brings love and happiness. Happiness starts from within, where we find that out after chasing relationships, objects, and experiences. It comes in the quiet moments, in the kindness we show others, and gratitude. It is not about a perfect life, but about embracing our imperfections to find meaning and choosing to see the good. That is what makes us happy. And then it radiates to the people around us. Aristotle said, happiness depends upon ourselves. The Dalai Lama says, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Thich Nhat Hanh said, the present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. We start by finding happiness in the little things around us, and then do more of that to increase the joy. It is not about getting what we want, as it is appreciating what we have. Focusing on what we have, not on what is missing, we become grateful, not past regrets or future worries. We enjoy the small things that come our way. Sunlight, exercise that releases endorphins, nourishing food, and enough sleep make our hormones happy. Our hobbies, passions, and people uplift us, bring love. While our kindness brings fulfillment, it also brings to our destination a happier life. William Penn said, the secret of happiness is to count your blessings while others are adding up their troubles. Marcus Aurelius said, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Happiness and love is not in objects. It is in the consciousness of our soul. After living as a monk in the ashram, I was sent to Morocco, Tunisia, and Algeria from India to teach yoga and meditation. I had very little money, and I didn't know anyone there. In my turban and robes, I looked like the enemy of the Muslims. It was Ramadan over 55 years ago. After the sirens went off in the morning, no one could eat or drink until the sirens went off again at night. A woman looked out her window and saw me, looking puzzled. In my early 20s, I must have looked forlorn because she sent her child across the street to give me food and water. She could have been arrested for doing so. Mary Angelou says, love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination, full of hope. Oprah says, lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but you want someone who will help you catch the bus. This little gesture shot me from sitting on the stairs to the 80th floor of happiness, even when all the buildings were not higher than 3 stories. Life, love, and happiness don't have to be extraordinary. The smallest gestures can bring us joy. It was not the food that made me happy. It was the encounter of a new experience and the love they shared with me. Her act of kindness made my soul consciousness bloom and open up. Her family gave me kind-heartedness in that moment, even when I looked like their enemy. It was everything I needed to be happy, the greatest form of happiness. Victor Hugo said, "The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved for ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves." Buddha said, "Happiness is not having a lot. Happiness is giving a lot." In that experience, I learned my journey to North Africa was not to teach yoga and meditation. It was for me to learn unconditional love and kindness, and I did not have to have it all figured out. We don't need all the answers as we figure everything out by just living. A small boy who should have been in high school was a hustler on the streets and could speak 5 languages. He was the head of his family because his father, who was a GI, left his mother. He took me to his home and gave me lessons on how to live there and the advice to leave Casablanca and go to Marrakesh. He understood his culture with emphasis on hospitality, generosity, and open heart and harmony. Moroccan proverb says, "An open heart is a willing heart." Another one is, "Sow wheat, don't sow thorns. All people will like and love you." And another one is, "Better a patient man than a warrior, one who controls his temper than the one who takes a city." Rumi said, "Love is not an emotion. It is your very existence." Tolstoy said, "When you love someone, you love the person as they are and not as you like them to be." Thank you.